Geneva Motor Show. Now this place is unbelievably large. If you look behind me at the show, I mean, if that's not enough, there's an entire other level of the damn place. It's crazy, and it's not just enormous, it's so high end. There are red carpets, there are champagne stands, all the individual brands have the most insane little cafe loungy areas with waitresses. I mean, the only way I can describe it is the other car shows I've been to are like economy on an Asian airline, and this place is like, I'm not going to say first class, it's like a private jet. It's insane. Anyway, as for my last video, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look around the show to get my bearings, because I'm already overexcited, as you can probably see, and then I'm going to go on this video, I'm going to show you some of the really interesting cars. Then I'm going to release separate individual videos on the cars that I've got much closer access to, so I can give you a full in-depth review of them, mainly the Ferrari 488 Pista. So that'll be out in a couple of days time, because that's going to be a big video. And now I don't think there's anything else to do apart from let me show you guys what this place is all about. Let's go. I thought we'd take a look at. I actually saw this coming up the stairs a few minutes ago. Are these little things? Now they look like racing cars, which they are, but they are something called they're part of something called a Formula Student series, where these students effectively build these cars up. But it's not just about the build; it's about the design, the performance, but also about the business aspect of it. It's an enormous competition, and at the end of it, they all race them. Now this thing, he couldn't tell me how much it costs to build, because obviously a lot of the parts are built for them by sponsors, etc., etc. What I can tell you is they race. They're fully electric. They race for 22 kilometers. And it does 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 1.9 seconds. That is just ridiculous. And the design of this thing is just carbon fibre everywhere. There are 4 motors on each of the wheels. You've got this enormous wing in the back. When I first saw them, I thought they were drag cars, but no, they're actual project cars built by the students. Unbelievable. Company I thought we'd have a look at is a company called David Brown, who coach build these cars in the United Kingdom. Woohoo, the Empire. And so this car here is based on a Jaguar XKR, and it kind of looks a bit like an Aston Martin DB5 across with an E-Type. It's absolutely stunning, and the paintwork on these things, I don't know how it comes out in the camera, but it's absolutely stunning. I've just read over there that it takes 8 weeks to paint one of these cars, and there's only, I think, 10 examples of these in the world so far, so a pretty new company. But the cars, I can't tell you how good they are. It's about time someone brought back the 60s styling, because just look at these things, they are absolutely stunning. Get over the size of this show. I'm now in one of the other rooms that I didn't even know was in here. From the beginning of the video you probably would have seen that I was pointing out the 2 rooms. Well, this is one that is past those rooms. Perhaps going skiing for 3 days before this wasn't a really good idea, because my legs are absolutely screaming at me now. But we must persevere, and behind me now is AMG, so let's go and check out what they've got in stock. You're going to have to excuse the noise, as they've got some rock band thing going on behind here, but this is the brand new Mercedes A-Class. Now, they haven't changed it hugely from what it looks like, but they have made a real subtle change to the headlights on the front of the car, which look absolutely epic, and I think it makes it look so much more angry, and I can imagine when they make an AMG version of this, that will be a really, really good looking car. Behind me is the car that's causing the biggest stir on the AMG and Mercedes stand. There's some cut-ins now because I can't get close enough to actually talk whilst doing this, but it is the AMG GT63S, which is basically like the AMG GT supercar, but in a 4-door coupe coupe saloon style format, and it is absolutely fantastic. Although I don't really see the point of it, because if you want to go a fast saloon, you can buy the C63, the E63, or the S63. So, although it looks really, really nice, and the interior is fantastic, I think it's a bit pointless. This, which is the brand new BMW Z4 Concept. Now, while concept cars usually mean that they're sort of a technical exercise, I really hope they put this into production, because oh my god does it look good. It's got two different coloured seats, and they've even got different patterns on the inside. And concept cars always have the coolest steering wheels, and this is no exception. It's such a cool steering wheel, so I hope that they do produce this Z4, and I hope that it has that really, really cool steering wheel. So this car is the brand new BMW i8 Roadster, which is obviously a Roadster convertible version of the i8 Coupe, which you can see in the background over there. Now, I'm actually a big fan of the i8. It's one of the few hybrid cars that I actually like, but I have two problems with this car. The first one is that it's poo coloured. I mean, it honestly looks like diarrhea. And the second one is this car is over £100,000, and it has a roof that looks like it's been made from jeans that have been left outside a charity shop in the middle of winter. I'm sorry, but you can't do that. Put a proper roof on it. So these things are the Morgen cars, and they're like three-wheeled things. They also make other normal cars with four wheels, but these are the three-wheeled cars. You might have remembered it from Top Gear. Richard Hammond drove one that looked like a shark quite a few years ago on Top Gear, which is that one over there. But this one is electric. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't mind electric cars. I know electric cars are important, but these are supposed to be like old-type, classic racing cars or really cool things to drive, but doesn't having an electric car like that sort of destroy the whole point of electric cars? Electric cars are supposed to be to save the planet, good for commuting, good on fuel. You know, they don't have fuel, but you know, economical. But what is the point of having a really cool car like that that's electric? There's no noise, there's no sound, there's no nothing. It's a bit stupid, isn't it? Now this is a very, very rare car. I'm not sure how many are produced in the world, but the number's on the screen now. This is a Lancia Stratos, the sort of traditional old-fashioned wedge-shaped car that Lancia produced, and it was absolutely fantastic as a little race car, extremely unreliable, but it won a lot of championships. And they decided to bring it back with this one over here. This is the brand new Stratos. And I kind of see what they've done. I never thought this was a good looking car. I think it was a cool looking car. A little bit ugly, but cool. And I think the same with this. It's a bit ugly, but it's quite a cool looking car. And it also reminds me a bit of my 4C, sort of lightweight, small, little track focused road car in a way. And I think that's really cool. I like that. Well done, Lancia. Behind me is an Audi TT RS. This isn't a limited edition or a special car, this is just a standard TT RS, but it's been fully optioned. And this car is 125,000 francs, 80,000 francs a standard. It's got 45,000 francs worth of options. And I think Audi's starting to take the mickey a little bit. I'll give you an example. The diffuser and exhaust system on the back is 6,000 francs. These rims, anodized rims, they're 8,000 francs. The carbon fibre paddles behind the steering wheel, 880 francs. That's more expensive than Ferrari. I mean, that's Ferrari territory. And I'm sorry, but you cannot charge 125,000 francs, which is just under £100,000 for an Audi TT RS. That kind of defeats the whole point of the TT RS, because it's supposed to be an affordable, really high performance car. I mean, this thing does 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. And when you start charging that kind of money, you're in Porsche 911 territory. A bit silly. The FIA stand, so FIA is sort of the governing body of the, well, I was going to say Formula 1, but pretty much all motorsport. And this is the latest generation of the Formula E, so the electric Formula series. And the reason reason I've stopped here is because this car is fitted with the new Halo device. Now that Halo device is supposed to protect drivers in the event of a crash. It sort of covers their head area. There's been a lot of people saying, oh, you know, it ruins the Formula One, it's getting too safe, and it looks a bit crap because you can't see the drivers, and I originally thought that, but to be honest, seeing it in person, it's really not that bad, because at the end of the day, you know, they've got to be safe. And you can still see the driver in there. I don't know how they're going to see because there's a big thing right in the middle of their face, but it's actually not so bad. But I must say, the Formula E car, that looks really, really cool. I'm not too sure about the new Formula 1 cars, but this looks epic. So this is the latest creation from Alfa Romeo. It's pretty much, well, it is a 4C really, but it's a new paint job called Mazzano Blue. I was going to do an entire video on these cars because just here is the Spider in the new colour, and over there is the Competizione one, which I thought was going to be an entirely new car. The truth is, it's not. This is just basically another colour with some nice leather door cards, which aren't an option in the UK. You can't have leather in the door in the UK. And the Competizione, they told me that it was a whole new body kit. The performance is the same, but it's basically just a launch edition in dark grey. That's all it is, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but it still looks pretty good. And that is it. That is the end of the 2018 Geneva Motor Show for me. I am absolutely exhausted. This week has been a complete killer, but also one of the most enjoyable weeks I've had in a very, very long time, from the skiing to the motor show. I didn't know what to expect when I came here. It's absolutely mammoth. I mean, I sort of had the classic car show in mind, and this is at least 3 or 4 times bigger than that. And not just bigger, but it's, I wouldn't say classier, but it's a much more upmarket event for sure. You've got all the best brands in the world being represented by the people who make them, not just the dealers who are trying to sell them like the classic car show. And I think that really adds to the sort of feeling of the event. It gives a really, really big feeling, really classy feeling to the event. Maybe it is classy, but I don't know. Anyway, I've got to catch a flight. I've got to get back to the hotel and grab my bags. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other videos that will be coming out of more individual things that I've had a chance to get up close and personal with. And that's it from me, guys. Remember to give the channel a subscribe to the channel, give it a like or a thumbs up, and comment below. I don't even know what I'm doing now, I'm half asleep. But take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.